It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a bottle of Royal Dutch Lager. Now I picked up this pack of, what's that, 10 bottles, 250 millilitres. It's 5% ABV, green glass bottle. Now I picked this up in B&M Bargains, which is a bargain superstore here in the UK. Oh, there's a horn. Dutch post horn. That's really strange because Stella has a horn as well, or it was called the Horn Brewery in Belgium. I wondered if they have any kind of resemblance, any kind of connection. This Dutch post horn brewery in Holland, Tilburg in 1806, and Stella Artois. Probably not. It's probably, well, although it's the same horn. It's the same horn as the Stella one. That might be worth investigating. I paid between £5 and £6 for this pack of stumpy bottles. The reason why I picked it up is because this beer is... Oh, it was a screw cap and I whacked it off with an opener, never mind. The reason why I've decided to review this is because it's by the same company that makes Oranjeboom, those OJ beers. What else? We've had some strong ones as well from them. We've had some different... It's that Royal Dutch Breweries. It's quite a big company. Quite a big company. Oh, we've had all sorts. We've had some IPAs and pale ales from them this year as well. But yeah, green glass bottle, over 200-year-old company. Let's look at the beer then. So, a little bit of carbonation. It's looking quite dark for a lager. It's not looking like the lightest looking lagers. It's like they've used a darker malt in here. A little bit of carbonation, a little bit of lacing. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, it looks a little bit flat. But hey ho, it's clear. There's no sediment. Let's get the aroma. Smells like a continental lager. Of course, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? A little bit spicy, a little bit peppery. Smells a little sweet. Almost a little bit syrupy. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow, that's the plainest beer that I think I've ever drank in my life. There's literally nothing to this. It's just a bit syrupy, just a bit sweet. I mean, it tastes as good as it looks. It doesn't look very good, does it? I've seen much better lagers out there. Oh, what a shame. I mean, I've had some great beers. Normally, when you go to somewhere like Home Bargains or B&M, you can pick up some, I mean, stuff like this. I'm expecting this to be really good. I picked up this in Home Bargains. 2 Borg Gold, £1.20 a bottle. I'm fully expecting 100% malt lager. I'm fully expecting that to be really good. And I've had some fantastic beers over the years from places like B&M and Home Bargains. I've had some beers from Ghana, Kenya, Nigerian lagers, and they've been like like I've never seen these beers before, and that's what I like about these discount supermarkets, is because you find stuff like Star Lager. I think that's a Nigerian lager, but so peculiar. So, like, how did it end up in the UK? And here's me reviewing it. I like it because I like to try different beers. I love the fact that I'm picking up these different beers and reviewing these different beers. I will always be curious. I will always pick up different beers that I see in the supermarkets. But then again, it is a shame. It is a shame because this should have been good. This should have been good. The Royal Dutch pack of 10 beers. I mean, what I'll do, I'm reviewing this beer on the 22nd of December. It's Christmas Day in 3 days' time. I'll have my dad come down and my mum and maybe a cousin or an uncle. My brother-in-laws. I'll be like, would you like to taste a Dutch lager? Would you like to try this? And I'll farm it off. I'll farm it off to them. It's just wet. It's just carbonated, wet, sweet, touch of bitterness on the back end. Shame, really. So the question I'm going to follow on with, because there's not really that much I can talk about with this beer, I'll rate it in a bit, is the follow-up question is, what am I drinking for Christmas? Right. Surprisingly, I went out last night for my Christmas turkey and all the vegetables for Christmas Day. And I went down the beer aisle. I always go down the beer aisle. We went to Tesco. I seen that they had a club card offer on Stella Unfiltered. So I bought a pack of 12 bottles of Stella Unfiltered. Now for me, Stella Unfiltered was one of the surprise beers of 2022. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now I did review it at I think it was March time. March, April 2022. And I know that the first batch was brewed by Camden Town Brewery. I've got my fingers crossed that it's now December. That was a good 8 months ago. I'm hoping it's still brewed at Camden Town Brewery, and I'm hoping it's still good. Otherwise, again, I got 12 bottles of Stella. I've got 9 bottles of this Royal Dutch. I do have 8 bottles of Franciscana. I bought 8 bottles of Franciscana for Christmas. So I have that as well. So I have plenty going on. Oh, and I'm about to release a keg of Birra Moretti Rosso, but that's 7.3% ABV, and that might cause a lot of Christmas arguments if I start drinking that at lunchtime on Boxing Day or Christmas Day. So I got to be a bit careful with a 7.3% ABV Italian red lager. But what can I say about this? What does it say? There's just lots of languages on the back. Brewed and bottled in the EU under license of and distributed by Brasserie et Intubola. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's made in France. It's a real shame. Tribute to the post-Horn Brewery. It's a real shame. It should be so much better. That should be so much better. I was expecting a lot. I was expecting this to be like a hidden secret. Orangy Boom, take it or leave it. OJ, take it or leave it. I was expecting this to be a little bit better. But it's all come from that same brewery. And they don't brew great beer, do they? It's one of the most boring lagers I've ever had on the channel. Syrupy, sweet, next to no bitterness, really boring. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. A really poor effort. I was expecting a lot more. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.